Building a strong classroom culture is something that all teachers strive for. We want to create an environment where students feel respected and their cultures are appreciated.
And one way you can foster this type of community in a fun way is by letting students share where they come from. And we're going to show you how you can do that with Google Maps on this week's episode of PDL Techniques. As a student, it's always very helpful to be able to see yourself somewhere in your classroom. It's helpful to see your cultures and traditions represented somewhere in your school.
Absolutely. Everyone has different experiences and come from different places. And it's nice to be able to share that with everybody. As one of the newest members of the PDL team, I would love to be able to utilize Google Maps to be able to share a little bit about myself.
To get started with Google Maps, from your drive, press the New button. Scroll down to More and press Google My Maps. Create and share. From this screen, this is your blank template. Begin by selecting the untitled map spot, and let's put in a title for your map. And then click Save. You can always add a description if you would like to. Next, we are going to title our first layer, which is our first location. I am going to be showing you stops where I have been throughout my life. So this is going to be stop 1. Next, select the search bar so that we can search for your first location. Bangor, Maine is where I was born. I want to add this to the map. There will always be details from Google Maps that automatically populates onto your map. You can simply press the Remove button if you do not want it there. Next, let's add text. Select the Edit button and add text. Click Save to make sure that it saves your writing. Next, let's add an image. You select the camera option, press More, and let's do a Google image search. I grew up next to Stephen King in Bangor, Maine, so I want to show a picture of Stephen King, the very famous author. I'm going to select the picture that I want and press Select. I also probably want to put in my text box a little description about Stephen King, and then press Save.
What I really love about Google Maps is that everything lives in Google Drive. I am able to make a map on my own or collaborate with others, just like any other Google file.
Yes, and while you're collaborating with others, maybe they can help you learn to spell Stephen correctly. I'm sure he would appreciate that.
I definitely modeled what not to do.
Yes, but in addition to adding text to your map location, Google Maps also lets you add other types of content as well.
I have now added all 5 stops to our map. I will now show you how to utilize a few more features within Google Maps. Let's travel to Honolulu. In Honolulu, I always listened to Hawaiian music, so I want to add some music. Press the camera button, and under the More button, you're going to select the YouTube search. Select your video that you want to use and press the Select button. If you want to add more pictures, you simply press this plus button. To delete, you press the Delete button. If I want to add another video, I'll press the plus button, and I'll add my relaxing Hawaiian music and press Select. Now you can see you have 2 videos attached here. I'm going to add my text and press Save. Let's travel to Fishers, Indiana now. I'm going to show you how to insert a link. Press the Edit button, add your text, copy the URL of whatever you were wanting to insert, and paste it directly right into your text box and press Save. You now have your URL link that you can click on. Let's travel to Philadelphia, where I will show you how to color your marker. So this button here with the paint, you can select any color to change the marker color, and you also can select any icons here that you want to. So I can change the icon, and now you'll be able to see that Philadelphia on our map is green with a bike. I can also insert another link here, copy and paste my URL right into the text box, and press Save. Lastly, let's travel to Charlotte, where I currently live. Here's where I'll show you how to insert a picture of yourself. I'm going to add an image, and I'm going to select the web camera. Take your snapshot and press select. And add your text box and remember to press save.
Having the flexibility to add multiple types of content into your Google Map is really nice. What I really like is the ability with pictures to be able to either search for an image, or I can take one right where I am and add that one into my map as well.
And once you add all your content to your map, you can share it with all your classmates or either other people around your school community.
Once you're ready to share your map with others so they can view it, you can go up and select the share button. And we want to change it from specific people can access. And we want to make it to a link so that's something that other people can also view. So I'm going to select anyone with a link. You're welcome to choose other options if you prefer. When I hit save, it now gives me a link up here that is already highlighted that I'm going to copy. And I'm going to paste this in an incognito window for us to be able to see. So once I paste the link inside of here, this is the view that others will have of my map. As you can see, I can see each location. When I select it, I can see the content for each location that was set. There's the image. I can see the text that is in there as well. When I go to the next location, I can see the content that Heather has included into this one, including both of her videos that she selected. I can scroll through by just clicking this arrow, and I can, if I wanted to, I can hit play to play the next video. And I can continue to go through these for each location that was set. I can also go to the location on the map itself, and I can zoom in by double clicking on it. And the more I double click, the more it zooms in, and the more I can get a better feel of the landscape of that location. I can also change the landscape of it, the landscape view of it, by scrolling down here and clicking this square. And now I have a different landscape view of this, and I can continue again to double click to get a closer view and a better feel of that location.
There are so many possibilities to utilize Google Maps in the classroom. You just have to get a little creative with it. You can explore a book setting, you can create a timeline, or even explore the history of music.
And there's lots of different options, not only in content areas, but even grade levels. Well, that's going to do it for this week's episode. Make sure you stay tuned and check us out next time for another episode of PDL Techniques.